Good morning, second graders. Today is Monday, May 4th, 2020. Hope everybody is doing well and hope everybody is feeling safe and healthy. Hope you had a really great weekend. Enjoyed some of that nice weather that we had this weekend. Both Saturday and Sunday were really nice out. So hopefully you did something fun and hopefully you were able to get outside, maybe play around for a little bit. If you did anything exciting or interesting over the weekend, feel free to leave a comment in the comments box. I would love to hear what you guys did this weekend. So hopefully you had a great one. Today is going to be a pretty awesome day, kind of easy, but also awesome because we're going to be diving into some new units in certain subjects for today. So today we're going to be for writing. We're going to start our unit on poetry. You're not going to be writing any poetry yet today. I know that that's something that we really have to learn before we start writing our own poems, but for today we're just going to kind of be introduced to poetry. We're going to read a short little poem just so that you can kind of get a feel for what poetry is like, and we're also just going to be kind of observing how poets write their poems and exactly what they write about, and also how they use their eyes to really see what they're writing about. So I'll explain more of that when it's the actual lesson, whenever you guys get to that lesson. But that's going to be our writing for today. There's also going to be a short reading lesson. It's not anything where you have to hand in any work for it. You just kind of have to watch the video and then apply the strategy that I'm going to be teaching you in that lesson to your own reading. So whenever you're doing independent reading or Raz Kids or even Lexia might be helpful. Just use that strategy that I teach you in your writing for today, and I'll tell you what that strategy is when you watch the video. So there will just be a short little reading lesson that you have to watch before you go on to independent reading and Lexia. So make sure you do that. And then for math, we're actually going to be starting our unit on measuring. And so what the lesson is going to be for today for math is you're going to be finding something around your house that is exactly 1 inch long, and that's going to be kind of like your tool to measure things during this math unit on measuring. So Mrs. Johnson is actually going to be teaching a lesson about that. So there's a video with her that she made, and she's just kind of showing you different things that you can probably find around your home that are 1 inch and that you can use to measure things. So watch that video that she made for us. And then what you're going to do is, again, you're going to go look around in your homes to see if you can find a tool that is 1 inch long, and that's going to be your tool that you use for future lessons in our measuring unit. And then at the end of that, once you found the tool that you want to use to measure things, you're going to answer the question that is on the math page. There's a question there that asks, what is going to be your 1 inch tool that you're going to use. So once you get to that part, you just click on the question and then you just put your answer. So for example, if you're going to use a paper clip to measure objects in our unit for math, then you can just say paperclip. You can just write paperclip. So it's really just answering the question as to what tool you think you're going to use for when you start measuring objects for our math unit on measurement. Okay, so it's pretty easy. Just again, watch that video Mrs. Johnson put on for us, and then just find a tool that you can use to measure other objects. So those are just really the only new things that we're going to be diving into today. So everything else is pretty straightforward and the same as it has been. So just keep up doing the great work. Don't forget, again, doing Lexia for 20 minutes. It's very, very important. So make sure you get that 20 minutes in. If you don't know how many minutes you did today, make sure you can use the timer that I put on there for you guys. Or if you want to come into office hours, I can actually time you myself, so that way you get the actual 20 minutes. So don't forget to do Lexia. Of course, all of you are more than welcome to come into office hours from 10 o'clock to 11. Not going to be 11:30 today because Mrs. Amadeo is busy during that time on Mondays, so it's just going to be the regular 10 to 11. But feel free to come on to office hours whenever you want, and you can ask questions, or we can just talk. We can just talk about anything. So I really do enjoy having conversations with a lot of you. So yeah, that would be great if everybody could come in at the same time. That would be That'd be really awesome. So anyway, so take advantage of those office hours. Of course, you can email me if you have any other problems or questions today, and just keep rocking it, everybody. You guys are doing great work. I've been so impressed and so proud of everything you've accomplished so far since we've been doing our distance learning. So keep up the great work, and I hope that you have a great day today. Bye, everybody.